I would love to thank everybody for coming out tonight. This turnout is remarkable. We're just taken aback at how many people have come out. There's so many terrific things going on here in the city of Doraville. And I know that a lot of it is because of the effectiveness and the dedication of Mayor Donna Pittman. She has dedicated herself to this position as mayor. She's been a true public servant. Her family have stood by her. You know how it is to try to take on big things without your family's support. It's almost like sticking your head in the dirt. And with the support of people like you. I want to start by thanking a lot of people who've come out tonight. We had a whole host of ambassadors of elected officials. Many of you can wave your hand if you're here. If you're not here, we'll keep you in our prayers.
Email letter.
The mayor of Dunwoody, the Honorable Mike Davis. Some of these elected officials have sent me texts that they're on the way, like the mayor of Brookhaven, the Honorable J. Max Davis, the Honorable Mayor Eric Clarkston, the Honorable Mayor Bucky Johnson of Norcross, the Honorable Mayor Deborah Jackson of Lithonia, Mayor Pat Wheeler of Stone Mountain, former Mayor Elizabeth Wilson of Decatur, Councilman Joe Gibbia, who sent his regrets he's out of town tonight, Congressman John Park sent me a text, he said he's on the way, Robert Patrick, the city councilman here in the city of Doraville, Maria Alexander, city councilwoman here in this city of Doraville, Miss Pam Fleming, the city of Doraville councilman, State Representative Scott Holcomb, State Representative Mike Jacobs, State Representative Ron Mayo, all of who have sent me texts to say they're on the way, Ronald Ramsey, State Senator, State Senator Fran Miller, he just sent one as well, Leanne Levitan, the former DeKalb CEO and former Deborah DeBerry, the Clerk of Superior Court, Sheriff Jeff Mann, former Sheriff Tom Brown, all have sent texts, no lie. They said we're headed there, Chris. Terry Nall, Councilman of Dunwoody, Nancy Jester, DeKalb County Commissioner, Stan Watson, DeKalb County Commissioner, Bob Dallas, Casey Gilson Law Firm.
He's here, Bob.
He's here.
Bob Dallas also worked for the Georgia's governor, Sterling Perdue, over the highway, and he also is a former Chamber of Commerce, if not in the
still
city
involved. Exactly.
Jimmy Cushman. Enterprise. You know, anytime we can get a celebrity like Jimmy, we all we could all be so lucky. The beautiful Miss Charlene Fain. Councilman and Mayor Pro Tem Denny Shortle of Dunwoody, Angela Graham, CEO of Graham and Associates, John Luke, Republic of China Overseas Commissioner, Jeff Brad, DeKalb Soil and Water Supervisor, who was just here and just left, Todd Lentier, Brookhaven Chamber of Commerce and a founding member and board chair, and Stephen Ty, Director General of the Taipei Economic Cultural Office, who has sent us a gift that we'll mention later. Also, I would like to thank we are making as political director for Donna Pittman, one thing, when me and Donna first met, we had to really move quick. It was 3 weeks and she was in a runoff, and then we had to turn around and run for a full 4-year term. And one thing that I'm glad that we're having the time to do now is bring more women into this political organization of re-electing Donna Pittman. And we have a person who's one of our first endorsees, and I am proud to have a PAC that played a big role in helping to elect Nancy Jester to the county commissioner just past fall. Miss, I know the first name, which is Heather, Miss Heather Fenton of the New Power Woman Party. And Heather, I would like you to say just a few brief words about the importance of making sure that we have all types of people serving us?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, the type of person that I want serving us is someone like Mayor Pittman. And that's what New Power Pack is all about. We're only 2.5 years old. Our objective is to get women elected to primarily local office in the state of Georgia. We've focused our attention to small races, county commission races, city council races, and have interviewed over 100 female county commissioners around the state, at their locations, mind you. We're a state that has 51% population of women, yet we are hardly represented. I don't need to go over all the statistics with you, but it's dismal and embarrassing, and a failure to represent and use great talent. And we have an obligation now to support one of the really good ones, and so we're proud to be casting our support behind Donna, and we look forward to this year for municipal elections, and hope to get and scrap ourselves around there too. Thank you for having us here.
I would also like to introduce right now the person who have made this all possible, his hospitality, his kindness. I remember meeting with him and Jimmy Cushman 4 years ago in his office, and I was saying, will you please give Donna a contribution so we can get this last mailer out? Hey, that's what it takes in politics. You can't get it takes resources to get your message out. And I'm glad that he agreed to host this here at his awesome, awesome, awesome facility. This company has been in Brookhaven for over 40 years.
Doraville.
Doraville, my Doraville. Hey, you might be expanding, but don't leave Doraville. But we're happy to have you here, and have been here in Doraville for over 40 years. I read the story about his father, how he came to America, how he pulled himself out of bootstraps and made something of himself. And ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Chairman of Halpern Enterprises, Mr. Jack Halpern.
Thank you. And thank you all for being here this evening. My job is simple, brief. It's to welcome you. Please, before you leave, have something to drink. We don't want to take the food home, so we need you to depart this evening. As Chris mentioned, we've had the privilege of doing business in Doraville for more than 40 years, actually close to 50 years now. And the city's been blessed with good leadership, none better than our current mayor, Donna Pittman. So I thank you all for coming. I thank you in advance for your support, continued support of the mayor and her re-election effort. It's a great place to do business, but it takes good leaders in order to keep the momentum positive, and we have an opportunity to make sure that that leadership stays in place for another 4 years. So I want to acknowledge my sister Carolyn, my business partner is here, my wife Lynn, as well as a number of folks from the company. We're fans, and we again are appreciative that you would take your time to come out and join me in wishing Mayor Pittman good luck in your re-election. In a few minutes we'll have a chance to wish her happy birthday as well, but again, appreciate everybody's presence this evening. Thank you.
Now I would like to introduce State Senator Ronald Ramsey. Senator, I can say one thing. You have a member of your staff named Sherry.
She's awesome.
She is unbelievable.
She is awesome, and I'm very, very proud and thankful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. My name is Ron Ramsey. I represent the 43rd Senatorial District. This is my 5th term, my 9th year in the State Senate. And Donna and I met when we worked at the Sheriff's Office many, many years ago. And we stayed friends this entire time. And I'm very, very proud of her leadership. And I'm here to support you. And I always believe in giving honor where honor is due. And so please step near me, bring your family with you. From the Lieutenant Governor of the state of Georgia, Whereas Donna Pittman is a native of DeKalb County, Georgia, who has resided with her husband Winston and their 4 children in Doraville for the last 25 years. And whereas a former officer of the DeKalb Sheriff's Office, Donna represented District 1 on the Doraville City Council for 6 years, and in 2011 was elected as mayor of Doraville, the first woman to serve in that capacity. And whereas Donna's accomplishments are many, including serving on the DeKalb County Board of Health, the DeKalb Emergency Management Agency, the DeKalb Board of Education Executive Parent Board, the original board to create Peachtree Charter School, and the Doraville School Task Force. And whereas Donna is an alumni of the Federal Bureau of Investigation Academy and is certified in Homeland Security training, as well as being trained as a first responder, and whereas Donna has generously given her time and talent through active involvement with community schools through her local PTA, and she has also served as assistant cheerleading coach and library commissioner. The important things. And whereas it is abundantly fitting and proper that her lifetime of love and caring for her fellow man through her public service and community service be honored, remembered, and respected appropriately at this time. Now, therefore, I, Casey Cagle, Lieutenant Governor, as attested by Senator Ronald Ramsey of the 43rd District, do hereby sincerely commend and honor Mayor Donna Pittman on her exceedingly meaningful life as she continues to touch and enrich the lives of countless others, and sincerely wish her a delightfully happy birthday this day of March 4th, 2015.
I have a speech, but I just want to say first, before I'll do my speech in a little while, I was kind of waiting on my daughter to get here, but I am truly honored and really surprised. So thank you, and coming from you being here and coming from you is really an honor. So thank you so much. This is great. Thank you.